Hey guys, so we are now in the month of July as of a few days ago, so it's time to do a monthly get ready with me. So yeah, this is going to be for July and updates that have been happening the past few days, weeks or so. So yeah, I have some updates. Yes, I do. And I love to talk, so let's just do it. I don't know what that was. That was going to be a ponytail, and then I stopped it short, so it turned into a really messy, nasty bun, but it's all for the sake of the video, the get readying process. The get readying process, I don't know. I will use this, just not today. This is the Halo Glow e.l.f. If I were ASMR, ooh, that sounds delightful. That is very satisfying, very pleasing. I'll do that a different video where I try new products or something, but for now I'm just going to stick with the same old what I usually do every get ready with me. And I don't do foundation. It's good for my skin and it lets my skin breathe. And I know my skin is kind of patchy and red and pink in some areas, but I don't mind it. It adds character. It's okay. But yeah, so some updates, and I'll do a separate video specific for this update. It would be like the boyfriend tag or the story of how we met. Because I did meet somebody technically in March, and then we reconnected on a different dating app, which is ironic. And then we met for the first time. Our first date was the end of May, like May 30th. And I wrote down all these dates, like first kiss, first date, first I love you, whatever. And it's just so cute and wholesome and sweet and everything. And it makes me just really happy and I feel really good. And yeah, his name is Steven. And he means a lot to me. He means the world. And we'll see what happens. We'll see where we go and what our future holds and whatever. I've learned not to get attached. Things happen. Things fall through, people kind of fail us. I know that sounds bad. As in, like, things just don't work out and you might not be meant to be. And that's fine too. And so I'll take this time with Steven and I'll soak it up and I'll enjoy it fully. And it's just been pretty amazing. So we got together officially, he asked me to be his girlfriend on the 26th of June. And just every minute with him, I'm laughing and we're talking and he makes me laugh. He loves to laugh and I do too, and we're just so goofy together and it's just easy. It just feels right. We are going right. Okay, cool. That would suck ass if we were not going, because I like this so far. I like the feel of the vlog. But I don't know. It's easy. I've talked to my sister about her husband, Zach, not like in a gossipy way, but out of curiosity. And she told me, like, it's so easy. And my cousin said the same thing. It's so easy to be with them. And it just feels right. And so that's where I'm at. That's the spot that I'm in. And it does feel so not perfect. I'm still in that state of bliss because it's like the honeymoon phase per se. It's so early on. It's so soon. But for now, oh, Steven accidentally called me. He just went up. He'll text me. But that's funny. Speak of the devil. But yeah, so it just, right now, it feels so light and bright and easygoing and carefree, and it just feels so comfortable, like, so comfortable. And Chris, my ex, we were together for a few years. He was my last ex-boyfriend. He still means a lot to me. Like, we don't talk, but he did reach out. He commented on a video, a vlog I did about a week ago, and it was where I shared my dating experiences again, like part 6, I think it was. And every now and again, I would just share some tips and tricks and experiences and my time with dating, my life with dating, you know. And his comment was so sweet, and he wishes us the best, and he's so glad that I'm happy, and that really means the world because he was a very important person in my life for so long. And I don't want to, like, get emotional about it, but, like, it means a lot when people who mean a lot to you, they express their love, their care, their good energy, their good vibes, and that's what that was. So he wants to wish us all the best, and that means the world. So I'm really glad and grateful for that. And yeah, Steven is not shy with the camera. He's more extroverted than I am. He's so quirky, goofy, everything. And so he'll like, English. He's like, yeah, I mean, I'll do like a video where you introduce me on your channel, like, sure. And I was like, they actually do that. Like, it was more a thing a few years ago, like the boyfriend tags or how we met or something. But he's all for it. And one of our early dates, like early on in our relationship. I think it was actually the day after. You know, it was the 27th of June. We took pictures together, and he was not shy. He was so comfy with the idea, and it was so cute because he knows photography means a lot to me, and he likes it too. Like to document, to preserve. I'm such a nerd about it. And so that was a really cool experience to have with him. Like an opportunity to just pose with him and be cute. And we have those forever, and I have them saved on my laptop. They're kept safe in different albums, like by different days. And it's just super sweet. And he's just a really good guy. And again, who knows what the future holds. Like, he has a reservation with us that I'm not outdoorsy. Like, our hobbies or interests don't always align or match. But he also loves that he wants to take himself on dates, and I can do the same for me. And that's just how we kind of work. And I will go out on the water this summer. It's just not my number one favorite thing. So there's that aspect. But if that's his only reservation, that I'm not outdoorsy, like, we're in a good place right now. The wings have been really hard for me lately. Like, I don't know if I'm going blind or I'm just getting worse. Let me see what he says. Oh, he's just being goofy. Just inside jokes, you know. You'll understand if you have a weird boyfriend like Steven. And I say that very respectfully, like, we are where we are. We are. For example, one of the pictures that we took, I showed this in a video. It's me in a unicorn head and him in a horse head, like a brown horse. And we just posed and it was all cute. And stuff like that. Like, who does that? It wasn't a Pinterest idea. I saw a girl with a unicorn horn, but her face was shown. And then the guy was wearing, like, the masked up horse head that just goes over your face, over your head. But yeah, I don't know. I like kind of weird, quirky stuff like that. And that's why we're such a good match. But he totally understands my space and my anxiety. My space with being so introverted, my anxiety. And this needs to be like a dating vlog. I should really save this information for the dating vlog. I think I might continue those actually. I was going to stop them, but I think I might continue just for dating tips or whatnot. But anyway, he understands me being so introverted. I need a long time. And with my anxiety, like, he knows those boundaries I have. Like, I'm not going to meet his parents for another month. That's what we decided. And him mine. And as a girl, I want to bring him home first, if that makes sense. And that's just out of respect for my parents. They asked me if I would do that, like if he could come over first. I think that's as good as they're going to get. Woo! We're just going ring around the rosy here. Oh my god, we got a crazy mirror in the woods. Okay. But I don't know. He's just very respectful, which I appreciate and admire. He doesn't really push me. He pushes me enough to where I get out of my comfort zone, but he's respectful of boundaries. He knows where I stand. And this is something that I thought of. Everyone who you're with, you're not meant to be with them. You're not. There's going to be somebody else out there waiting for you who is such a good match and good fit for you. And they're out there. There was somebody between Chris and Steven, so after Chris, before Steven, who I met and really attached to. I was really attracted to him physically, mentally, emotionally. And he was a really good guy. He was just very sarcastic. And I know we wouldn't work, and he knew that too. And that was totally fine. It was hard at first. It was a hard pill to swallow. I was like, I really, really love you. He confessed his love for me, and then he kind of took it back. And then he said, hey, I made a mistake. I do still have feelings for you. And I learned through that friendship. I can't say relationship because we were never together. Not really. Like, we were very briefly together in Japan. When I was in Japan, like before I left, we were together. And then he sent a text while I was gone on the trip, and he was just explaining how he prefers the single life, which I can understand, but it's kind of like a cop out. So I still don't really know where he stood with that. But good guy, don't hold a grudge. He's a really good guy. He's just not for me. But I learned through that experience, like, you can love somebody but know it won't work. Like with my exes in the past, one was very abusive. My first ex was very abusive. And there's no way in hell that we could have worked out because he was so terrible. Oh dear, I really messed that up. You need the Q-tip for that one. But sometimes you're just not meant to be, and that's fine. You know? Okay. Just trying to fix my mistake here. Pretty smooth. Wow. I did that. Me. Look at that. I have spiders on my eyes because I really kicked on the mascara. My OCD was like something fierce. Today we're going to switch it up with lips mainly because I forgot to bring out the little lip product pouch that's usually hiding in my backpacker purse. And so what we're going to do today is moisturize. And then I'm going to use one of these. Do you want to do this one? Sure. This is Color Icon Lip Gloss Brilliant Livres. Cannot pronounce that. I am too American to pronounce that. Okay. And that's Steven now. That's probably my cue. But there's that. In Aries, I guess. Yeah. And that is an e.l.f. product. No, it's Wet n Wild. Kind of has a golden glow to it. That's really, really pretty. So this is my everyday look. And that was really, really brief. I feel like I was doing that super fast. But yeah, so that was kind of relationship advice, updates, where I'm at. Life other than that is really good. Well, life and that is really good, I should say. Because I'm very content with this relationship and it feels so natural and so good. And I love it. I do. I have my own space, my own time. When I'm with him, I enjoy every minute. And it's just a good feeling, and we'll see what happens. Other than that, I'm working full-time at the daycare, so I'm getting like 8.5 or so hours every day, 5 days a week, and so many poopy diapers, but that's okay. There are worse things in life. And I'm over my fear of changing poopy diapers. The first poopy diaper I ever changed, how many times can you say poopy diaper to just take a shot? Was at this daycare on the job. I've never changed, and that first diaper was a mess. Like, I got the little changing area stained, and like it showed that it was my first time. But yeah, so then summer school ended the end of June, and ever since then I've been able to be full-time at the daycare, which is my second job. And so I cannot wait for the school year to start again so I can go back to the closing shift, only 2 to 3 hours, maybe 2.5, at the daycare. And I prefer my para job at the elementary school than I do working at the daycare. I love both jobs. I love kids, all kids, but like there's a different vibe school compared to daycare. And the school day just flies by, and the daycare is crawling. Like, I swear those clocks' hands are going backwards. But yeah, life is really good. My dad is starting a new job. They were going to move to Utah. They might eventually, but they're here in Idaho to stay for probably another year at the least. At the earliest, they would move, like, it's a year. So, yeah. I'm feeling pretty good about life with family and friends and spending time with people, and I'm in a really good place. I'm sending off a package to my friend Em, and I hope she loves it. They're for her little girls. I told her that, and she's excited, it sounds like, so that's good. Yeah, my heart's full. I'm grateful for so much. This morning I woke up and I was just like flooded filled with gratitude, and it was just running through my body, like from my head to my toes. And I just woke up with such a grateful heart, and my heart was full, you know. This apartment and this life I've created for myself, and my 2 jobs, and the people in my life, the people around me, and Steven now. And it's just amazing that this is my life. It could be so much worse. It could be so much better, but it could be so much worse. And I just have a good unit around me, unit of support, unit of love, unit of good feeling, unit of freedom, unit of creativity. And life is okay. My next book, hopefully next month. I need to get on it. I am only halfway done with the book as far as content goes and progress goes, but I'll get there. So be on the lookout for that. I'm excited. And yeah, life is good. I hope you're well. I hope you're happy, you're content. If you're not happy, I hope you're at least content and you can get that happiness, that joy, that peace. I promise that it's there. I've been through hell in my life sometimes. Life can be like this, life is like this. And there's always an up and up. You will get there, you will reach that destination, and it will feel so good and amazing. And I love you. Bye.